Hi, this is Tarot Reader, and this is a love reading, love, lust, or sex reading for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. The timeline of this reading is July 2017 till January 2018 for the next 6 months. Okay, for the Sagittarians, you've drawn a majority of major arcana cards in your reading. That means a lot of strong changes will come up in the next 6 months in your love life, in your sexual life, with the partners or the people you're getting intimate or you're getting close to, or the people you're trusting when it comes to intimacy. Temperance is upright in the past. That means in the past 3 or 4 months you did meet some very strong people. Temperance is a card which brings in money, gets you connected with people who are rich or affluent, but very stubborn. They are as stubborn as you are, but it's a card which brings an element of compatibility. If there was any intimacy in the past 3 or 4 months, it was very pleasuresome, it was very peaceful, it was something that fulfilled you more than what you could expect. Okay, and most probably the partner was someone who was very prominent. Okay, I mean, whether whether it's a Sagittarius woman, whether it was the man in your life, or if you're a Sagittarius man and if it was the woman in your life, that person was someone who was prominent. The coming three months till October or November 2017, you need to be a bit careful with certain things. If you're not very clear on the kind of decisions you wish to make, then think practically, because Lovers is upright in the root position. That brings an element of duality, a lot of confusion. You try to keep all your options open, and in the process you're not able to live in the moment. Sometimes you need to think about the present, not think so much in the distance or in the future that you forget that the present has to be entertained, that the present is where we are living and we have to work on it as well. Okay, try and avoid any emotional involvement with a relative, like a distant cousin or a family friend. That will give you unwanted gossip, but that will, at the same time, you won't even enjoy the intimacy or the benefits of that relationship. So it's like unwanted gossip without any benefits. Judgment is reversed. There are some legal issues, or maybe there's a relationship which is very adamant. I mean, you really want this person, but you're not able to get it. If you're a Sagittarius woman, this is a man who's elder to you. He's married. He's very charming, very masculine. Okay, he's a man who's blessed with money, but for some reason, he's not even willing to give you the sexual pleasure which you want, even if you're demanding it without any strings attached. But you're not getting it because somewhere he's denying that pleasure to you. Maybe he's afraid or he's apprehensive that you could create some trouble for him. For the Sagittarius man, you might get involved with a woman in the next 3 or 4 months who's elder to you. She's married, very charming, or even if she's of your age or much younger, the age difference will be strong. She's like 10 years elder to you or 12 years younger to you. Someone like that, very charming, looks much younger than her age, is very passionate, is a very lusty girl, but she's not giving you any commitment, even in terms of your sexual life. Even if it's just a fling you want, okay, she comes today, she may not come for the next 2 months. Okay, she just vanishes. So it's a relationship or a fling which will frustrate you a bit, which will keep you on the toes, which will surprise you on and off, and it's something you have to work on. Okay, you have to make an attempt to make that girl feel or know that you are there for her. I'm not asking you to give her false hopes, but at least show your passion towards her, make it visible to her. Strength card is upright. There is someone who's emotionally giving you trouble, someone who's playing with your emotions, someone who's making you tolerate a lot of nonsense for no reason. So somewhere you have to kill those inner fears, you have to overcome your apprehensions, and you have to make a decision. If this man is not giving you the right amount of passion or the right amount of commitment or the right amount of responsibility which he needs to give you, then you need to walk out of it. If this is a girl who's not even willing to acknowledge you in her life, if this is a girl who's not sure whether you are meant to be someone in her life, you need to realize that it's not a relationship which will last. So strength upright, it's somewhere I see in your cards that you're getting involved with people who are just coming once or twice in your life and then they don't want you, or they are not even sure whether they want you. So be careful. 10 of Cups is reversed. Don't allow your work life to spoil your relationship or your sex life, and don't allow your sex life to get carried in your work life. Okay, 10 of Cups reversed, you might meet a girl through your work life in the next 3 or 4 months. You might meet a man in your work life in the next 3 or 4 months through your work, okay, who's very charming, elder, married, or very aggressive, and they bring a lot of passion on the plate. They bring a lot of passion, a lot of intensity in the relationship. Sex is very much strong in your cards, whether you're a Sagittarius woman or man, okay, but this relationship which is coming through your work life is creating some unwanted trouble on the work front. So be careful. You might lose out on a very good opportunity which is going to give you a good amount of money, but because of this relationship, this sexual mess, it might give you some more tension. So be careful, okay. If you're getting involved in it, don't give hopes, okay, and be very honest to yourself that even you cannot get emotionally involved in it. 6 of Wands is reversed. The middle 3 or 4 months, September till December 2017, is when I see you getting connected with someone very rich, very prominent, someone from the limelight, someone from the entertainment industry, someone from the media, someone who's very affluent, very rich, way beyond your expectations. But the card is reversed, okay. If you're expecting any strong commitment from him or her, it may not happen. There could be a possible engagement, but I don't see any chances of marriage, okay. But this engagement will be very short-lived, so don't push that person. But the amount of passion, the amount of charm this person brings in your life is immense. Yeah, try and avoid any public fights with your sexual partner, your lover, or whoever you are involved with. Try and avoid any public fights. That will only create more mess for you. The last 3 or 4 months, especially November onwards till January 2018, 2 of Pentacles is reversed. Money will be somewhat an issue because 2 of Pentacles reversed, you're juggling too many things. You're taking in more than what you can manage financially, and maybe you're looking out for people or trying to handle partners, sexual partners, which are not easy to handle at the same time. I'm not saying you restrict yourself to one person or two. It's your choice. I'm not here to teach morality to people, but what I'm saying is that take in or entertain those people you can manage, okay. Don't call in 2 girls on the same day. Don't try to meet 2 men on the same day if you cannot manage it. Be very careful with that. It might create unwanted trouble for you. 4 of Swords, which is reversed, means November, December and January 2018. The last 3 months is a phase when you will have a lot of expectations from someone you love or someone you have a lot of lust for. What you're thinking will not materialize. That will make you more frustrated. That will make you more stagnant, and that will make you do those foolish things, write those angry text messages or call up and abuse someone. So those things that can be avoided. It's only going to create unwanted trouble, so just avoid it for the moment. Justice is reversed. If you're someone who's looking out for a separation, a permanent separation from someone you're married to, that may not materialize that easily. There could be some more hurdles which will come up after October. When the Justice card is reversed, there are a few more awkward, uncomfortable situations which you're about to go in your love or in your sexual life after October, so be careful with that. Emperor is upright in the outcome position. What is good about this card, especially for the Sagittarius woman, is that I see you meeting with a man who comes from a uniform background. He's someone who's a veteran, or maybe from the army, air force, or a cop, or from the police. Someone who's elder, very aggressive, very charming, okay. He's a man who's very adamant. He's married, he loves his woman, he loves his drinks, he loves his parties. But he's a man who's very capable. He knows how to pull strings. He knows how to make things happen, but he can be very forceful in his approach, okay. Sexually also, he can be a bit aggressive, way too aggressive or abusive, something that a woman will like initially, but later on, if he's someone who makes you bleed, yes, it's something that you have to make it clear to him in a very polite and a very subtle way. I'm not saying that go out and tolerate his abusive temperament. All I'm saying is just be careful, and if things are getting messy, be polite and keep a distance. Even if it's like a subtle walkout, keep a distance. But this is a man who will compensate for the pain that he gives you. So it's something that is comes with his own share. The benefits will come with their own share of pain. For the Sagittarius male, you are going to have a lot of passionate relationships in the last 3 months, especially November, December, and January 2018 is when I see you performing your best. You know, you're a man who's in charge of your sexual life. Your performance is at its peak, and you're literally able to make that woman go crazy in bed. Yeah. Try to wear a lot of reds, a lot of purples, a lot of blood reds, mahoganies, burgundies in your clothing, a lot of reds. Okay. And if possible, try and carry your blood red silk or a satin scarf in your wallet or in your purse. Okay. And burn a purple or red candle on Saturday evenings. Okay. On a family grave, or in front of a photograph of a loved one who's passed on. I mean, someone who's not alive. Yeah. I hope you liked the video. Okay. Do like it, do press on the like button, do subscribe to my channel, do like my Facebook page. Okay. Any feedback, you can list it below. Okay. And it's not going to cost you anything to press the like button. Okay. It's not going to cost you, so please do it. It's you know, if you've taken your time out to watch my video, I'm sure you can like it. Yeah. And thanks a lot for watching. Okay. Blessed be Tarot Reader. Bye.